Polygamy in the Bible, a timeless principle or cultural practice. Introduction. Start by acknowledging that the Bible is filled with accounts of human relationships, including polygamy. Pose the question, does polygamy represent a timeless biblical principle, or was it a practice tied to specific cultural and historical contexts? State the purpose, to explore what the Bible says about polygamy and its relevance today. Biblical examples of polygamy. Old Testament account. Abraham took Hagar as a second wife, Genesis 16:3. This led to conflict and division within his household. Jacob married Leah and Rachel as well as their servants, resulting in a complex family dynamic, Genesis 29-30. David and Solomon both had multiple wives, but their polygamy often brought trouble, e.g. Solomon's downfall due to foreign wives, 1 Kings 11:3-4. God's tolerance versus God's design. While polygamy is recorded, it is not explicitly commanded or endorsed by God. Genesis 2:24 presents God's design for marriage. A man shall leave his father and mother and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. The challenges of polygamy in the Bible. Conflict and jealousy. Examples, Sarah and Hagar, Genesis 21, Leah and Rachel, Genesis 30. Polygamy often led to rivalry, jealousy, and family strife, deviation from God's ideal. Jesus reaffirmed the original design for marriage in Matthew 19:4-6, emphasizing the unity of one man and one woman. Paul highlighted monogamy as the standard for church leaders in 1 Timothy 3:2. An overseer must be above reproach, the husband of one wife. Why polygamy is not a timeless principle. Cultural context. Polygamy is often practiced in the Old Testament for practical reasons, such as ensuring heirs or alliances. However, cultural practices do not necessarily equate to God's eternal will. The New Covenant and Christ's example. The New Testament consistently points to monogamy as the ideal, reflecting Christ's relationship with the church. Ephesians 5:25-33. Marriage is described as a covenant of love, sacrifice, and unity, which aligns with monogamy. The purpose of marriage. Marriage symbolizes God's covenantal relationship with his people, which is exclusive and faithful. Conclusion and application. Polygamy in the Bible is descriptive, not prescriptive. It reflects human culture and sin rather than God's perfect plan. Encourage listeners to align their view of marriage with God's original design of one man and one woman united in covenantal love. Close with a call to honor God's design for relationships and seek his guidance in all areas of life. Closing prayer. Pray for wisdom and understanding as we seek to live according to God's will. This sermon emphasizes a balanced approach, recognizing the historical context of polygamy while affirming the biblical ideal of monogamy.